I want someone to look at it. I've polished the headlight, so can you have a look?
It's really clean. What's this? Wow, you can make it like this.
It's clean. Even you look close, right?
Yeah, it's clean.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinopi from Car Encyclopedia KKK. In my previous video, I used Vertex Nano Lighting Clear to remove the yellow from this headlight. And the yellow did come off. The color changed from yellow to clear. However, the condition of the headlight is still bad. Because there's a lot of scratches, the yellowing is gone, but it still has haze and is foggy. It was said on the package of the Vertex Nano Lighting Clear that this won't get removed with the product. So today I'm going to try removing this fog and make it more clean. And what I'm doing to remove, ta-da! I prepared these waterproof sanding papers. It's a bit of a physical labor, but I'm actually going to sand it and see how clean it will be. I'm going to measure the time and see how much time it will take and how hard it is. Then, let's start operating. I'm going to polish the passenger side first. As you can see, the yellowing is removed, but it's still foggy. It was originally foggy before removing the yellow as well. The Vertex Nano Lighting Clear is a product to remove the yellow. It is recommended to use to cars that are clear but yellow. This car has haze and is foggy, so I'm going to do something with this. The time I'm starting, it's 11:36 now. I'm going to see how much time restoring one side will take and how much clean it will be. At first I'm using the 1000 grit sanding paper to sand, and it was around $1 with this size. This waterproof sanding paper has dotted lines like this. So cut it here into 6 parts. I'm going to cut it in this palm size and polish. First I'm going to spray water and start polishing. It does look a bit clear when you spray water on, but when it dries it becomes foggy. Why I'm using waterproof sanding paper? It's because when you sand it, the frictional heat might melt the lens. And the files of the sanding paper easily gets clogged. So I'm going to sprinkle water while sanding. Also, don't forget to put masking tape on. It might go out of line when sanding the edge part. Protect it with masking tape so you won't scratch it. Then, let's start. If you want to do it properly, you can wrap the sandpaper around the wood or rubber. I think you can sand it nice and clean. It's covered with scratches like this. It was a bit hard to sand, so this Kirobin sponge. I'm going to wrap the paper around this sponge and do it like this. Is this better? Yes, it's easier if you wrap over a wood. Because the headlight is round, there will be parts that will be scraped off too much. So I think using a soft sponge is nice. And sprinkle water well. It's amazing at this point. Can you see? It's a scratched radio. I'm doing this side too. Whoa! My feet are all wet. How is it? It's all white. It's scratched all over. Sand it well, especially these parts. Okay. I've sanded it with 1000 grit for about 5 minutes. Next, I'm going to use the 1500 grit, change the roughness, and use a higher grit. Make the scratches made with the 1000 grit more fine, using this 1500 grit. It is less foggy than before. I can hear the bug's voice. It's summer. How much should I do this? Maybe around 5 minutes. I can see it when actually looking with my eyes. When I was sanding with 1000 grit, I could see scratches. But it disappears little by little when you sand with 1500 grit. Polish it till the edge. Oh, this is quite hard. Your arms get tired. I think this footage is really boring. It's boring and my arms are hurting. Oh, my arms. There's still scratches here, but it's got smaller than before. And what's important is to sand it to the edge with 1500 grit as well. It will be difficult to erase the scratches afterwards if you don't polish enough. So don't forget to sand the whole headlight evenly. I'm doing a bit more. You tend to forget to do the bottom and edge parts because it's hard to sand. so sand it evenly. I think that will do with the 1500 grit paper. I'm going to change it to a smoother one. Next is 2000 grit. I've finished polishing till 1500 grit. If this gets dry, it will turn more foggy. But it looks more clear compared to after sanding with 1000 grit. But it's still foggy. It's tough. When you sand with the 1000 grit at first, you get hyped up. You're like, I'm sanding it! Whoa, it's turning white! And there's also a change in how it looks. But when you change it to 1500 and to 2000 grits, you're like, will this really become clear? It is getting closer to clear, but it's little by little. So you feel like giving up. But don't give up. It's surely getting close to clear. So don't give up, don't compromise, don't go off. Oh no, the sponge is getting ruined. Oh, my hand is hurting. It's not moving. It is getting clean, but it's not finished at all. Ah, it takes so long. It's hard. My arm hurts, but I'm not giving up. It's tough because you can't stop once you start.
Okay.
I use the 2000 grit to sand until it's like this. When it's dry, it still looks foggy. It's still not enough. So I'm going to use this abrasive metals polish, PiKAL, to polish more. It will be easier and faster if you use a polisher. But there should be people who don't have them. So I'm going to do all with my hands. Take PiKAL out like this and polish more. Polish like this again. Oh, the PiKAL is strong. It's coming. How is it? Can you see? What's coming is... It's coming to my arms the most. I want to use the machine so bad. Oh, the fog is coming off. How's it if I polish with a sponge? I'm going to polish with this Kirobin sponge. This is easier. It's easier to put pressure. I want to use Kirobin Quick Magic Gold. It's a boring footage again. Do it till the edges.
Whoa.
I'm going to sprinkle water once. I feel like I did a lot. How is it? Is it coming? Whoa, my hand hurts. Whoa, it's clear, but it's still foggy. I'm going to stop using PiKAL once and use Kirobin Quick Magic Gold. This is for the glass. But this looks easy to add pressure. So I'm going to do it with this. There might be a possibility that it will get more scratched. I'm going to try. Whoa, it is easy to add pressure. It's very convenient. Let's sprinkle water once. Whoa, it's getting clean. As you can see, this side repels water right away. But this side is becoming smooth. So it's sheeting water, but it's still not enough. Oh, this is way better, easier. If I can do it with this, I want to. But it consumes energy faster too. Hang there. The edge part is difficult. The flat surface is fine. I'm going to use the sponge for the edge because it's difficult to sand. Like here. How is it? No, no more please. Isn't it enough? I think it's alright. It's not bad. But I want to make it more smoother. Let's try a little more. Let's wash it off. Wow, it's really clean, but not quite yet. Can you see? I'll show you both sides to compare at this point. Okay, how is it? I think it turned quite clear. If you see the outline of the reflector, you can see the difference. Can't you see the reflector better on this side? However, there's still polishing scratches left. So I'm gonna try a little more. It didn't get filmed at all. So sad. After using the Kirobin, I've been using this WAKO'S PC-F to polish more. This is ultra-fine particle compound. And it turned this much clean. Can you see? It's really clean. Can you see it? It may be an exaggeration, but it's close to brand new. Amazing. I'm polishing a little more. Not giving up yet. Honestly, my arm is dying. The edge is the most difficult part. If you have a polisher, it will be so fast. But I'm not using it to show that it will become this clean by only hands. I want to show Shinopi's power. It's a trial test of your strength. Oh, it is really getting clean. Wow, PC-F is great. Let's do a little more. Wow, WAKO'S PC-F is amazing. Polish the edges too. Isn't it okay? It looks okay. Okay, finished. It looks like this. How is it? I want you to compare the reflector inside. The pattern of the lamp. Compared to the left side, doesn't this side look so clear? Even when you look close, it's close to brand new. It's clean, There's not much 10 alphard with this much clean headlights. It's that clean. The left is before restore and the right is after. I did it only with my hands. So you can make it this clean if you spend time and effort. However, what's important is from now. The surface is sanded and it's bare naked. So you need to do clear coating, or it will deteriorate fast. I thought of applying clear coat, but I don't have the technology and tools. So today I'm using this nano metal lighting clear, which I used last time. It's a glass coating. I'm going to protect with this and finish. If you want to do it properly, I think you should use clear coat. About this nano lighting clear, I wonder how much this lasts. Wow, because it's glass coating, it's already hardening around here. How much can this protect? I'm going to apply this and see it from now. Then, let's apply it. Put it out on a towel and spread it. Protect it with this. I wonder how many years, months or days this will last. That's the important part. But if you don't apply any coating, it will just fasten the deterioration. So instead of clear coating, I'm protecting with this. Okay, next I'm going to turn the light on and see the difference. I've turned the lights on. This side is overall foggy and hazy. But can you see how clear this side is? It's quite different. If you look from a distance, you can see the bulb on the right side, but not on the left side. There's quite a difference. This is before restore and after restore. Can you see? Oh, I forgot, but it's around 2:30 now. I started at 11:30 and took an hour rest and did 1.5 hours after that. It took me around 2 hours to restore one side. That will be the end of today's video. This is after restoration and before. Can you see the difference? If you actually see it, it looks close to a new one. However, inside is a bit sunburnt. But it turned clean, almost like a new one. So this means you can also make it this clean if you're willing to try. And one step before this, if your headlight is not foggy, you can use Vertex Nanometal Lighting Clear I introduced last time. But if you have scratches and it's really foggy, you may have to go this far. Today I tried restoring without using tools. It's really expensive to buy tools. So I used waterproof sanding paper and the compounds PiKAL, Kirobin and PC2. It's not that pricey. So you can try if you are interested. And the most important thing is the coating after sanding. Today I used nano metal lighting clear. The Vertex is glass coating. How much will this last? It's ideal to apply clear coating. But if this is enough, it will be easier. But if you leave it sanded and naked, it will get more yellow. So be careful not to forget. I think the yellowing of headlights is a problem many people have. So I want to try different ways and find the best method of restoring. So don't forget to subscribe. Then, see you next week.